Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today the video is going to be about things to do in quarantine. I hope everyone's staying safe and that you're finding new things to do. Me personally, I'm learning new hobbies to do in quarantine while trying to graduate and complete all the schoolwork that I have to do. And an update, last week I said that I was waiting on one final paper to see if I passed or failed, and I passed on the paper, got an A6, but I failed the class by 1 point. So now I am rushing to do a 90-day class in 2 weeks. It's a struggle. There are 56 assignments, and in a 3-day, 4-day span, I've already completed 8, and well, like 8 to 13. And it's not easy because I get up 7 a.m. I sit at this kitchen table where I'm sitting right now, and I'll sit here till 10 o'clock at night. And that's 15 hours. That's 15 hours I'm sitting in one spot. I get up to make my food, and I'm back at the table. On top of all this, I'm dealing with personal family issues. My stepmom, as you all know, I wrote that song about her in my first vlog, and on Mother's Day, she actually said that since I was ignoring her, which I wasn't, I was just too busy with schoolwork to take the time away to actually talk to her. So on Mother's Day, she called me saying that I won't have to worry about her being my mother anymore. Said that I've never wanted a mother. So now I have no mother and still living with my grandparents. But on dealing with that, I'm still doing school and finding different activities and things to keep me busy. Because even though I spend 15 hours at this table doing schoolwork, trying to make it to where I can graduate, I still want to have some free time. So what I do is I'll sit at the table until my grandmother takes the computer away so that way she can charge it over the night. She tells me to go to sleep, but all the time I don't go to sleep. Either I'll watch TV for a little bit or I work on some of my new hobbies. One of my new hobbies is writing songs, which you all heard on my first vlog. And I write down the lyrics, and then I also find song covers and write down the lyrics, ones that I want to learn and stuff like that. So one of my newer hobbies is I'm learning how to sing and learning how to try and hit the octaves that these really good singers and artists do. Last week you heard me sing More Hearts Than Mine by Ingrid Andress. It wasn't perfect, but sooner or later I will be able to get to that level. But everything takes time and practice. Another thing that I'm learning is doing YouTube. I've always wanted to be a streamer, a vlogger, whatever. And being in quarantine has given me that time. On Wednesdays, my grandma goes shopping for groceries, so that leaves me with between 3 and 4 hours to just relax before I'm forced to continue to do the schoolwork. So that's why my videos and my vlogs and stuff are on Wednesdays, when I actually have quiet and peace, so that way I can actually do these without having a lot of interruptions and interactions. But another one of my hobbies is doing this. Another thing that I'm working on is some of my artistic skills, which I'm not the artistic one in my family. I have a brother who's more artistic. I'm going to show one of the pieces I'm working on. It's just a beginning. Started last night. It's supposed to be when I'm done, I'm hoping to have it like a full moon with clouds in front of the moon and like a lake or something. But I'm showing you the beginnings of it. This is the beginning of it. It's not perfect. It's basically a ball with smears everywhere, which is kind of funny because you would think it would be better than that. But that's one of the hobbies I'm learning right now. Another thing I'm working on is doing fan art. I've always wanted to do fan art for some of my favorite streamers and YouTubers and stuff. I actually have one that I'm going to show. One of my favorite streamers is a Twitch streamer. He also has a YouTube, and his name is TGS Kyle. This is one of his Minecraft skins. It's his older one, but this is the one I'm working on right now, or I finished it. So that's another thing I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just trying to give ideas. Trying not to just brag about what I'm doing or anything. But yeah, so this is the More a Chance, the one I sang in my first vlog, and then this is More Hearts Than Mine by Ingrid Andress. I'm writing down the lyrics because it helps me practice when I don't have a computer or something to look at the lyrics on, and I do these all by memory. I have these songs memorized. I'm working on another song. It won't be done for a while, but I will go ahead and drop that it's another kind of depressing song. Another cover song I have wrote down is Love Story by Taylor Swift, and I've been singing that song since I was 4, so it's one of my favorite songs by Taylor Swift. And I know there's a lot of people out there that hate on Taylor Swift, and it's like, she's not that good. Some of her songs that she's doing now aren't my favorites, but I do love Taylor Swift. I am a Southern gal, so sorry about that. Another thing I'm doing is I'm writing stories based on things that I've watched or seen. I'm actually writing a skit that was actually for my theater class, which I dropped. It's a scene based on Bones, the hit TV series, and I've based it on what I've seen, but creating my own characters. So the idea behind it is Bones, but it's got its own twist. But yeah, that's one thing I'm doing. Another thing I'm doing is I'm learning the guitar. And this is the book I've been using. I've been using this book. I've been using other websites and other things to learn. I actually now know how to finger strum almost completely without looking at it, but finger strumming is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And I probably mean it because picking up the flute, I played the flute, and that was probably the easiest thing I've ever done. But no, actually doing the guitar is probably one of the hardest instruments I've ever had to learn. There's other instruments I've been able to just pick up, up the instrument and start playing it. And people ask, "Have you ever played?" I'm like, no. Right now I'm trying to get my guitar out so that way I can show you guys me playing it. I just recently bought a new guitar case because the other one was falling apart. I got me a guitar strap and I got me these new guitar picks, and they're actually pretty. They're pretty. Yes, they're cheap, but they're actually really pretty, and they work really well. So give me 1 second and I'll get my guitar. here's my guitar. It was my uncle's. It was my uncle's that was my cousin's. My cousin gave it to my uncle, and he never played it, so he gave it to me. As you can see, whoops, it's pretty nice. It's really hard to do the finger pickings. I can't do any chords yet with it, but it's really, if I can get it right, sorry about that. It's harder than it looks because you have to keep these two fingers, your ring finger and your pinky, on the guitar down here at the bottom. And you put your thumb on the first string on E, your middle finger on the sixth string, or your middle finger on the first string, which is E, your thumb on the sixth string, which is E also, your index finger on the second string, which is B, and then your thumb plays two roles. It plays the sixth string and the fifth string. And so you go thumb and you go thumb and index, then you go third string with the thumb, and then you do index. So again, thumb, middle, thumb, index. Sometimes I do it without my ring finger actually on the bottom, because holding it like that, it pushes up against this string and makes it harder for me to do it. So that's that. I've also learned when you play the guitar, most people would put their fingers like in the middle. To get the best sound, you actually need to put it right on this line, and don't hold it all the way down to where the string's touching, because if this is the difference between the sound. You don't want that. You want a nice sound like that. You don't want it to vibrate. You want it to harder than it looks, but it's probably one of the only instruments I can learn right now. So that's my guitar. Sorry about the terrible playing. But it's actually one of the highlights of what I do. So those are some things that I'm doing personally. Some other things you can be doing is you could start a YouTube channel. You can start playing video games. When I actually have time, I will be playing Minecraft. Yes, I am a Minecrafter. Hopefully soon I will actually be able to start playing and uploading videos like that, because I'm a huge gamer. Right now I play on my phone. It's Android, so it's not good. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Let me down in the comments what other ideas you have for me, because I could use some ideas. And so I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I got to get started on my work, and hopefully I can get a good bit done today. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you have any ideas, or if you have any ideas, comments, anything about this video, about things to do in quarantine, or things you want to see in some of my next videos. I am sad to say I won't be doing a video next week because I have to go and turn in all my books and computers and stuff like that from the school back into the school, so that way I can graduate. And so there will not be a video next week. I'm sorry to say that, but I'll try, and if I have a chance, I will try and at least do something. But I hope y'all have a good day. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And have a good day. And until next time, see y'all.